I didn't find out about his secret through a message or a lipstick stain or a late-night call. I found out because one night he looked at me and said, "I don't think I love you the way I used to." And then he went to sleep. I lay there beside him, staring at the ceiling, realizing that something inside our marriage had already died, and I had no idea when the funeral happened. We had been together for 9 years, married for 5. From the outside, our life looked calm, stable, safe. But safety can be dangerous when it slowly turns into distance. He stopped touching me without thinking, stopped asking how my day really was, stopped seeing me. And I did what so many people do when they feel someone slipping away. I tried harder. I cooked more, I smiled more, I swallowed things that hurt me. I told myself, this is just a phase. Some nights he would pull me close, kiss my forehead and whisper, "I don't know what I'd do without you." Those nights gave me hope. Other nights, he felt like a stranger in my bed. That's how the emotional roller coaster started. Hope one day, heartbreak the next. Love, distance, warmth, silence. Over and over again. Then, one evening while we were doing dishes, he casually said, "I ran into someone from my past today." The way he said it made my stomach drop. I asked, "Who?" He hesitated, just for a second. "Someone I used to date." That night he was gentle, attentive, almost like the man I fell in love with. And I remember thinking, maybe this scare woke him up. I was wrong. Over the next few weeks, he became unpredictable. Some days he was distant and cold. Other days he was passionate, emotional, telling me how confused he felt, how lost he was, how much pressure he was under. And I became the emotional caretaker of a man who didn't know if he wanted to stay. That's the cruel part of emotional betrayal. You're still together, but you're alone. One night, after another argument that ended with him saying, "I don't know what I want," I asked the question I'd been afraid of. "Is there someone else?" He didn't answer right away. Then he said, "I didn't plan for this to happen." That sentence broke me. He told me it wasn't physical at first, that it started as conversations, memories, feelings he thought were gone. He said he never meant to hurt me. I screamed, I cried, I begged. I told him I couldn't compete with a fantasy. The next morning, he said he wanted to try. 2 days later, he said he needed space. A week after that, he missed me. Emotional whiplash. I didn't know whether to hold on or let go, and he didn't either. At some point, I realized something terrifying. I was fighting for someone who wasn't fighting for me the same way. So I stopped chasing. I told him he had to choose, fully, or leave. And for the first time, I meant it. He moved out for a month. That month felt longer than our entire marriage. I cried, I healed, I remembered who I was before I became someone constantly waiting to be chosen. And something unexpected happened. He changed. Not overnight, not perfectly, but honestly. He started therapy. He cut contact with her. He took responsibility without excuses. He showed up, not with promises, but with actions. I didn't forgive him right away. Forgiveness isn't a switch. It's a process. We rebuilt slowly, painfully, carefully. Some days were good. Some days I hated him for what he almost destroyed. But this time, the emotional roller coaster was different. Not confusion and fear, but honesty and effort. Today, we're still together. Not because I forgot what happened, but because we faced it. This story doesn't end with happily ever after.
it ends with a choice. Sometimes love isn't about staying blindly, and it isn't about leaving immediately. Sometimes love is about standing in the middle of the chaos and deciding whether the person beside you is finally willing to stand there too.